a noble person, a pure person, a person of morals, a person who has transcended vulgar interests, and a person who's beneficial to the people. This classic appraisal by Mao Zedong in memory of Norman Bethune constituted the highest tribute to an internationalist fighter. He was Henry Norman Bethune. Born in Canada in 1890, by the early 20th century, Bethune had already earned a distinguished reputation for his exceptional medical skills. After witnessing the sanctity of life amidst the flames of war on the anti-fascist battlefield in Spain, he left his luxurious apartment and went to the workers' living areas. The Lugo Bridge incident erupted in 1937, marking Japan's full-scale invasion of China. Bethune indignantly declared, "Spain and China are part of the same war. I must go to China." In January 1938, Bethune led a medical team to China. In a cave dwelling in Yan'an, he handed his membership certificate of the Communist Party to Mao Zedong and firmly stated, "I want to go to the front line to establish a field medical team. 75% of the severely wounded can be saved." In June of the same year, Bethune transferred to the Jinchaji base area. At the Real Hospital of the military region, he performed surgeries on 147 wounded soldiers in just 4 weeks. When someone advised him to rest, he replied resolutely, "I'm here to work and not to rest. You should treat me like a machine gun." On the front lines of the war, conditions were extremely harsh. He designed the Lugo Bridge Medical Pack, which enabled the mobile setup of operating rooms wherever the wounded were. His implementation of the certain-step sterilization process not only conserved materials like gauze and disinfectant cotton, but also significantly increased the cure rate. He led the first volunteer blood donation team on the global anti-fascist battlefield. In November 1938, during the ambush battle on the Guangling to Lingqiu Highway, he marched 120 li in -20 degrees centigrade snowstorm and worked continuously for 40 hours in a makeshift operating room in a small temple, completing 71 surgeries, remaining steadfast even during enemy air raids. In October 1939, during the Battle of Motianling, Bethune continued to treat the wounded on the front line despite having an infected finger wound, which eventually worsened into septicemia. In his last letter, he wrote, "These past 2 years have been the happiest and most meaningful years of my life." On November the 12th, the 49-year-old internationalist fighter fell asleep forever in Tang County, Hebei Province. How high can one's life reach? What defines the true value of a life? Bethune answered with his actions, as Mao Zedong put it in memory of Norman Bethune, absolute selflessness and wholehearted service to others.